Each of you in here is a bully. The blood that spills on the ground from a child, killing him or herself, is just as much on your hands as it is on the one who did the bullying. I ask you today, have you ever stopped and asked yourself what you could do to save a child who has been bullied or is being bullied? If you say you are not a bully, then at the end of my speech, I hope you will take a stand with me and get involved. Our school system has failed us in protecting our kids. Even more so with the budget cuts, the layoffs. Teachers, they're only there to do the bare minimum, and that is to teach our kids, not to protect, even though they all take the oath before teaching. Bullying in schools have gone too far, and we as responsible adults should stand up to the Board of Education and make our voices heard. We all sit here today all grown up, pretty much comfortable in our surroundings, here in class and on campus. I would like to share with you a story. An article in the Huffington Post called "4 Bully Teens Post This Story" by Michael Barr. Mentor, Ohio. Slajana Vidovitz, body lay in an open casket, dressed in a sparkling pink dress. She had planned to wear to prom. Days earlier, she had tied a rope around her neck and the bedpost and jumped out the window, killing herself. 16-year-old last words, scribbled in English and her native Croatian language, told of her daily torment at Mentor High School, where students mocked her accent, insults like slutty Jana, and threw food at her. Today, first I want to talk about why kids bully. Second, the effects bullying has. And third, what we should do to help stop bullying. I'm now going to talk about why kids bully. Kids bully for several different reasons. According to education.com, what kids bully because lack of warmth and involvement in the part of parents, lack of supervision, harsh physical discipline, parent modeling of bullying, friends who bully, and also bully thrives in schools where faculty and staff do not address bullying, where there is no policy against bullying, and where there is little supervision of students, especially during lunchtime and recess. Now that I have discussed why kids bully, I am now going to talk about the effects bullying has. Dee Porter with education.com reported the effects of bullying has on kids is a significant issue in America these days. It is estimated anywhere from 11 to 25% of teens are the target of bullying in the United States. It has been reported that 160,000 students miss school every day to avoid being bullied. While legislators are moving forward rapidly to enact laws against bullying, this problem likely will remain a reality of a teenage life. Therefore, it's important that parents know what to do to avoid a tragic outcome in their family if one of their kids is a victim of being bullied. This is a national statistics of elementary, middle school, high school, and the different types of bullying. So as you can see, it's 2% racial, elementary, and then blue is middle school, and so forth. Victims of chronic childhood bullying are more likely to develop depression or think about suicide as adults compared to those who weren't bullied. While former bullies are more likely to be convicted of criminal charges, recognizing such long-term consequences, the American Academy of Pediatrics recently revised its policy statement about preventing youth violence to include information about how to identify and help children who are being bullied. This was a study done by Harvard Mental Health. Now that we have learned about the effects bullying has, we will now discuss the things we should do to help prevent bullying. According to itgetsbetter.com, itgetsbetter.com, LGBT youth have been forced to struggle through their formative years suffering from bullies in their schools, churches, and homes. And with no support system to provide them any help, noted writer and media pundit Dan Savage founded the It Gets Better project in September 2010 as a unique way for supporters everywhere to tell LGBT youth that it gets better. According to StopBullying.com, knowing the warning signs of a kid that is being bullied. Kid comes home with torn or damaged clothes, has unexplained cuts, has few, if any, friends with whom he or she spends time, seems afraid, takes a long illogical route when going home, has a lost interest in schoolwork, appears sad, complains frequently, has trouble sleeping, experiences a loss of appetite. Today I discussed why kids bully. Second, I discussed the effects bullying has. Finally, I discussed what we should do to help stop bullying. Adults should do more to help stop bullying in schools. In conclusion, I hope I help open your eyes to a horrific pandemic that has taken the lives of innocent kids that just want to be like you and me, which is fit in. We as adults have to take a stand and be the voice of these kids that are bullied. If we sit back and do nothing because it has not affected us, then we are no better than the kids that are doing the bullying. Thank you.